In this video, I'm going to walk you through 5 things everybody knows that they should be doing to create great content, but nobody actually does. The first thing is keeping a list of ideas. Ideas come to us randomly when we're driving in the car or when we're in the shower. And we have to have a way of capturing those ideas when they pop up. So what I do, I just have a Google Doc called Ideas, and it's hyperlinked on the home page of my phone. So I open my phone, I tap one icon, and I'm writing down my idea. There's a lot better apps out there. There's Notion and Evernote that are much more powerful, but I've found literally the more taps it takes to open up that app and start typing, the less likely I am to use it. So a Google Doc is not sexy, but it's one tap. I never have an excuse not to write down my ideas as they pop up. So that's the first thing. You have to have a list of ideas. The second thing is keeping a swipe file. So you've probably heard of this in relation to copywriters. Every good copywriter has a swipe file. When they see a sales message that captures their attention, they save it, and then when it's time for them to write their own sales messages, they already have this repository of good ideas because it caught their attention. Now, every content creator should do the exact same thing. But most people don't. This is a big problem that I think most people make. They don't create content the way that they consume content. So just pay attention. What grabs your interest? What makes your ears perk up? And then use those same ideas in your content. I literally just have a folder in Instagram, and when I see content that I like, I hit the save button. And then when it's time for me to make my own content, I just open up my app, I scroll back through that list, and I go, oh yeah, that's right. I saw somebody do this one thing. It was really cool. I'm going to try doing that same thing too. The third thing is track your metrics. Go back through your past content, look at the analytics, and just see what the data is telling you. And I'll give you one bonus tip too. In Instagram, if you open up any one of your posts, underneath there's a button that says View Insights. If you click on that, it'll give you a bunch of data, including a pie chart that shows you how many followers consumed a piece of content versus how many non-followers. And what we do with our clients is we compile all that data in a spreadsheet, and then when we do our filming sessions, we'll sort by non-followers. And we say, what 3, 4, 5 pieces of content brought the most non-followers to our account? And then let's make more variations of those same videos. Let's dig down into the same concepts a little bit deeper. So the whole point is we're tracking the numbers to make data-driven decisions on creating content that will attract new followers, and then other content that will heat them up and get them interested to do business with us, and then just continually refining that message month after month. Number 4 is posting stories. So most people put so much attention on their feed content and none on stories. So you're only showing up in half of the places where people's eyeballs are already being focused every single day. So it's crazy to neglect stories. The problem is most people think that stories have to be personal. You know, I have to have my phone in my hand all day long. I have to be filming what I'm doing, taking pictures of my food, and most people don't want to interrupt what they're doing throughout the day. Well, what we do with our clients is we take a transcript out of every video that we film with them, and then we take that transcription and we turn it into a carousel or a long text post or a tweet or a story. And we'll take a picture that looks just like maybe you'd find it on your camera roll, and then we'll put a text overlay over the top of it. And my idea is to make it look like you had an idea in your head and you are sharing it with your audience really quick. So it's less of like a piece of content and more of like a text from a friend almost. They look great. Our audiences love those. My clients love those. It's a super easy way that actually takes my clients no work at all. We do that for them. And then we queue it up where one gets posted every single day. So they always have content ready to be discovered in the story section. And then the last thing, number 5, is getting feedback. So most people, they put all this work into creating a piece of content, they publish it, they put it into the world, and then that's it. That's the end of the process. What we should be doing is watching our own content and saying, you know, what do we do well? What do we like that we should keep doing in the future? What do we not like that we did? You know, maybe we watch our videos and we go, oh, there's a little verbal tick that I have. I didn't realize that I was doing that. I need to focus on that in the future. You should also get feedback from other people too. So show it to your friends and say, watch this dispassionately. Don't just give me compliments. Let me know. What do you think I could do better? You know, what did you like that I should keep doing? What did you not like that distracted you from the video? How could I improve this? And you know, another way that we can get feedback too, not even on the video itself, but taking a step back, on the ideas. It's just really helpful to have somebody to bounce those ideas off of. A lot of times you kind of like get in this flow and you go, oh my gosh, I had 2 ideas, now I have 10 ideas. So that's it. Those are my 5 ideas. Everybody knows they should be doing these things, but nobody does. These are all things that we kind of do automatically in my process for my clients. So I run a content creation agency and I keep a list of ideas for all of my clients. So I look at the analytics, I see what's working and what's not. I write down follow-up questions for all of our best content so we can dig into it even further. A lot of my clients will message me and they'll go, hey, I had an idea for a video. Cool. I'll write that down. I'll put it in their Google Doc so that for our next filming session, we won't forget that idea. And then I give feedback to my clients too. We'll be doing a filming session and I say, You know, I really hate to say this. I'm not trying to be weird about it, but did you realize that you're saying this one thing over and over again? And they go, oh, thank you so much for bringing it to my attention. It's a little tick. I totally forgot that I do that. I don't like doing that with my clients, but as their producer, it's my job just to help them with some of those things that they might not realize. And that's one of the reasons why clients like working with me rather than doing it on their own. If this was helpful for you and if you learned something that you're going to implement, I'd appreciate it if you would leave me a like. And if you'd like to learn more about creating more content and better content, go ahead and subscribe. I share videos like this all the time.